Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back once again. Today we're going to be doing a quick little interior show around on the furniture store that we recently made. And like always, for those of you who maybe didn't see the interior, not interior, but the exterior tutorial, or just want one more good look at the exterior, I'll do a quick little fly around. I've actually added quite a few things to the exterior since you guys have last seen it. I'm sorry you can't really see the back of the build, it's because I already started a little wall, but it just kind of shows you what's going to be going on next. We have kind of this main street going through right here, and then I'm planning on hopefully putting some more houses or stores down here right on the waterfront, and then there's also going to be a little road that comes up here on the right, which leads to some more buildings right in between these two buildings. It's probably going to be tough to squeeze them in there, but hopefully we can get something done. Now, as for the additions I've placed on the exterior, there really isn't too much on the side or back of the build, but we have quite a few things that I've added on the front. So I guess we'll start on the left side and then just kind of work our way over. So to start off with, we have this wall that I put in here. Really, the main purpose of this was just to kind of block off the alleyway. I thought it would be cooler instead of having people be able to walk back there. I thought it might be a neat idea to maybe place doors on the back of these builds and then just use this sort of back alley area as some kind of storage space. Now, moving over to the right, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen most of the stuff on the left side of this build, but over to the right we have quite a few new items. First off here we have a sign, and this once again just allows people to kind of distinguish what the building is without actually having to go inside. They can just kind of look at the sign and see, oh, there's a nice little nightstand there, this must be a furniture store. And then over here, I did end up placing a lot of the furniture up on the second floor, and really it wouldn't be too convenient to have to lug those things downstairs, so I placed in this kind of machinery thing. It's a bit of a crane, and as you can see, it just lowers the boxes from this balcony so people can just come down here and pick up their stuff and leave instead of having to carry it down some big stairs and whatnot. And I think that's basically it on the outside. There's not really too much more to discuss, so without further ado, we'll move on inside. So for the interior, when I first started building this, I kind of thought it might be cool to designate each area for only a certain type of furniture. Like one spot would be just for chairs, another one just for beds, and so on. But as I went on and kind of developed the interior further, I realized kind of adding a mixture to each area really brought on the coolest effect. So keep that in mind, I guess, as we go through here. And to start off with, we have, as you can see, a mixture of a lot of stuff. We have pictures, a little sword and shield decoration up there. We got carpets, chairs and tables. That's like a whole little set back there. And then we have the front desk right here, or front counter, whatever you want to call it. And you can see it's really kind of functional. I tried to make this whole build pretty functional, but also very decorative. So here we have a little chest where the, I guess, store clerk might keep all his gold or earnings. And we also have the paper and quill, which you would log his sales there. So we'll keep on moving to the right. I'm not really sure we're going to cover everything in detail just because there is so much stuff and it's really almost kind of cluttered and randomized. But over in this area we have beds and just a large assortments of different items. And not just beds, but we have different sizes of beds. That's one thing I try to do, was not only have sort of one style of a certain item, but try to mix it up. Like here we have a double wide chair, and over here we have a single one, and this one's using the signs, and this one has the trapdoor. So really just kind of randomizing this type of building is kind of what will get you the best effect in the end, at least in my opinion. So back to this area, we have a few carpets. Once again, these are awesome for kind of taking out the blank space in the floor. So we have those. I tried to do some of these cabinets and also a different variation of them. So here we have kind of a solely custom made one, and you'll see we have the item frames with the little half slabs to kind of make it look like cupboards. So I thought that's a really cool effect if you don't have the Conquest texture pack with all the little mods that it can be equipped with to kind of, what are these called? The metadatas? They're like different textures of the normal crafting table, which is right here, and then we also have the sort of different textures for that. So if you can't have something special like this, I thought this was kind of the next best step. So I think that's probably it for the first floor. As you can see, there's also a bunch of little decorations and whatnot, like flowers and more chests and candles, just to fill up blank space. That's really something you always want to keep in mind when building, is not to have any empty space. As we're going up here, if you're wondering what this is, it's just something to kind of fill up this open hole. As I was building, I realized there was really no fix for this, so the trapdoors are kind of the next best thing just to block that out. So as we come up here, this is really the last area where we have items for sale. I just really thought it would be kind of silly to have items and stuff way up on the third floor, so I just blocked that area up with a iron door. But if you do want to have stuff up there, if you're making this house for survival or something, you can always open that up. And there's actually quite a bit of room up there. I just didn't really have any extra ideas, plus it wasn't really a functional thing to have furniture in that little top area. But up here we have a bit of different items, such as stoves, smaller tables. What else is there? There's this one, which, as you saw in the downstairs, there was a lot of 2 wide kind of, what are they called, dressers or cupboards and whatnot. This one's just kind of a 1x1, or excuse me, 1x3. So we have that. We got some bookshelves. There's actually quite a few bookshelves in here. And then also, as you saw in the downstairs, there were only the, I guess, 1 block high beds. And then as you see behind me, we actually tried a bunk bed out. I think it turned out pretty cool, although I would have loved to see maybe a door on the back side as well. But obviously, this being Minecraft, you really can't fit something like that back behind it. But I think that might be everything. Oh yeah, just in case you guys do want to see, we'll go out on the balcony here. Really not too much space, but it definitely looks cool, and it's always nice to have something like this. And I guess if you wanted to, if you're doing some sort of thief map, this was kind of like a cool little parkour area that you might want to try out. And then if you have maybe buildings on the other side of this, you could maybe have your character jump across or something. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. So let me know what you thought in the comments. If you have any additions we could add to this, let me know about those. Or if you have any ideas for future builds, I would love to hear them. Oh yeah, and we can't forget Fallout 4 comes out today. I'm so excited for that. And I thought, since that's coming out and it's one of my favorite games, at least Fallout 3 was, maybe we could try some Fallout builds. Who knows? That would be kind of awesome. Would be kind of a nice break from all this medieval stuff. I don't know. If you guys don't want to see it, let me know. If you guys do want to see it, once again, let me know. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video, and I really do hope I was able to give you guys some inspiration and also some ideas on some things you could try for your own building. And I will try to get a Fallout 4 video out as soon as possible, so if you're excited as I am for that game, feel free to come by and check it out. But that's going to do it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support, and like always, I will see you guys in the next one.